Bradley Smith had a big crash at turn 15 in FP4 a short while ago. They're all fighting, of course, for 2 places to join. Bit of rubber in, can deliver. Johan Zarco, we know, can. Pole, Imbra, no. And Alex Rins has been on the front 3 rows. This session has not really been his forte, still struggling to find the limit on a brand new soft rear tyre. We can find...
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, Matt. Regarding Johan Zarco, Ruben, what do you think his chance?
Other people, I mean, this afternoon we tried to be a bit more smoother, opening the last part of the race low to the 34s. He touched the green line, so he just got cancelled laps, but he was putting the effort, so he's trying to step on that situation, because I think he's enough fast to be in the 30, 31 mid-lows.
Excellent. Just
depending the weather and the consistency of the asphalt. And we need him to be calm, because when he's calm, he's not thinking he's going...
I don't know if he's trying to save a soft rear, but he's gone out on a hard front medium rear. You don't often see, and Rins has started them off. Here is Alicia Spargaro on the factory Aprilia as well. And Bradley Smith for the Aprilia mechanics. Here's Miguel Oliveira then, who looked really strong, didn't he? A few moments ago in FP4, really good. Desmo Dobby, if there is ever one weak spot in his... and sprinkle something magic on this session, because if he can't advance through Q1, because in MotoGP around this tight technical 4.2 kilometre MiSAno circuit. So Andrejevic, Rins qualified in 7th place 7 days ago, but he said yesterday that across the line he goes, a 33.1, need to find about 1.5 seconds on that. It's clear as Miguel Oliveira, he's really rapid now on the Red Bull KTM Tech 3 machine. Promotion coming his way, of course, into the... There's quite a few aggressive looking bumps into that first corner, aren't there? We saw Jack Miller caught out this morning when he passed Ika Lekawonen. Spargaro up again in Sector 1 on the Aprilia, one of the best sounding bikes on the grid. Alicia Spargaro, so a tidy lap here. How is Dovi getting on through today? Of all the Sector 1s around on the calendar, it's probably his least favourite. Yeah, that's what the Hondas and the Yamahas do, the Suzuki and Yamahas do so well. Really strong this. By now the 41 it is, 131.912. Excellent start to this session then for Alicia Spargaro on that factory Aprilia. This is going to be really solid for Ika Lekawonen. Across the line we go. He goes fastest, 31.71. No, Andrejevic goes second. Ika Lekawonen yesterday felt like he was right on the limit, was going to struggle to best given his recent form. Topping Q1 right now, then halfway stage. Nothing's a big shock in MotoGP right now. Ika Lekawonen then at the moment, as things stand, would advance with Dovi. Miguel acts because there's nothing between him and Miguel Oliveira, just 700ths in turn, then there's just 310. That's the time he's trying to get out of Q1 with now. Still work to do then for this man, Miguel Oliveira, who was, of course, he's feeling a bit second-hand, a bit battered and bruised after that crash at turn 15. And Alex Rins, he's his worst qualifying of the year so far. Rins was 20th, of course, in the Grand Prix d'Andalusia, but that was for good reason. He'd just come back from serious scalps claimed here by Lekawonen if he gets through. Pushing Oliveira out, pushing Zarco out. It's the bookie's favourite to come out of this session. Big 5 minutes coming up for a few riders then. Pressure is on the front 4 rows of the grid. Here is Thriller Miller. So often he has thrilled on a Saturday, and on the grid for the Austrian Grand Prix as well. So if he wants to keep that consistency. Miller then winding it up on that Primo Ducati now. He's got work to do down in 6th. If he's run out of tyres here, he's gone out on a used medium front as Jack Miller. Come to the line, and this has not been another good session for Marquez. His problem, so much work to do, not with poor qualifying, it's just the fact that at the moment he just cannot find the 6 minutes left of the session then, and Dovi's about to start a flying lap. We heard about the chances of Zarco earlier with Ruben Check.
Expect him to do something better. He was only 2/10 off with a medium rear tyre.
And Zarco, not a bad lap actually, as it happens, with a medium rear, so you have to believe there's maybe 1/2 second or so at least. So Andrejevic on this lap, there's nothing going at all for the Italian. Here is Zarco, good time to pick him up. To Cavone, still up through Sector 2. Oh, he's leaving it all out there, isn't he? He is leaving it all out there.
Zarco's doing such great work on right now. Oh, he's gone! He's down, pushing that little bit too hard at turn 14.
He's got his leg stuck under the bike, although he's gone straight back out. He's going to try and hammer in another lap.
Well, he did this yesterday. He was down at turn 2 at the end of FP2, and then
here's Ed Kalekawona, but there is the number 41 on the factory Aprilia across the line. This could be crucial for Aleix. No, he can't.
Australian through the final corner he comes. He'll get the power down as hard as he can on that Pramac Ducati. Is he going in? We picked him up at the perfect time. Dovi out of the top 2 then.
That's a fantastic lap under pressure from Jack.
Well,
it's not going to happen for Zarco, unfortunately. He's gone back out.
And on a Miller-Lecuona 1-2 in this session. Well, that's exactly where we're at. Aleix Espargaro is putting together another stellar lap on B.
Alex Marquez improves one spot. He goes up to 9th. Oliveira, Lecuona, Aleix Espargaro. All
his place is safe in Q2 because he's trying to extend his advantage. Oh, Aleix Espargaro's gone down. He's lived. And it is at the moment still Miller and Lecuona. And it's over for Dovizioso. Andrea Dovizioso's just...
Oh,
he's
got
making it
one
count.
more
Yeah,
lap.
he has. Yeah, he did. He did get over that line, and crucially, he's making it count. He's fat, a Spanish rookie.
Well, Lecuona, likewise, he's also managed to squeeze over the line for one more lap. Oh, this is
The motorcycle, and now he's on course to be topping this Q1 session. Here's Lecuona through Carbone.
Oh, it's P1.
It's a showdown now between Dovi, Zarco and Lecuona, surely. Jack Miller, anxious moments late on. Dovizio, Lecuona over the line now. No, Dovi holds on for the time being. Miller and Dovi.
It's the line for Zarco. This would be special. Oh, he misses out. So close again in Q1.
Back at turn 14.
The World Championship leader has scraped through to Q2.
You can even hear Lacka trying, Lecuona 3rd, and Oliveira 5th. We can hear from the team boss Hervé Poncharal. D20, a 1:31.559 moves him into the second qualifying session, and vitally so with Andrea Divic this morning. Aleix Espargaro was going very well in the factory Aprilia when he bailed out at turn 14 as well. Alex Marquez safely out of Q1, fastest man ahead of Andrea Dovizioso. This man though topped FP3, he topped FP4.
Well, after that FP4 session, that maybe the confidence might have come back. Of course, we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow, but
having to climb off his sickbed to try and put in some hot laps around this 4.2 kilometre MiSAno circuit. And Andrea Dovizioso 15-minute session would have already used up more soft rear tyres than some of those around him, so that could be decisive as well.
This year he's been on the front row for all of the races bar one. Styrian Grand Prix, of course, Frenchman.
Yeah, trying to steer the ship back on course after a difficult period. The battle for pole then, Mia, Morbidelli, Quattararo, setting for Alex Rins, he was 8th. So Joan Mir then flying the flag for the Hamamatsu factory. Sam, you've got some...
Rear on, except I believe you guys will be able to confirm it with your screens, but I believe Dovi had a medium.
As always, Simon, he has gone out there on a medium rear tyre, so don't expect. Last week, of course, went on to win his first ever MotoGP race. Paul Espargaro, and not done that too many times in this 2020 season.
And there was Taka Nakagami then flying on board with the man who's red hot in FP3, brilliant in race pace as well in FP.
An outright lap record from Bagnaia earlier on before his fall at turn 5. Are we going to see the first ever sub?
To witness it, and one of these men more than capable of producing it as well. This man certainly is. Maverick Vinales, brilliant FP4 session, and it will be Vinales that's going to give us our benchmark lap. Where's this lap going to be? 1:31. 4:11 was probably last weekend. 1:30 anyway. Vinales a 1:31.647.
Yeah, that's a neat way to start the set time for your first flying lap.
Yeah, nice, just to break yourself in gently then. Good 3-4 seconds back, and straight away he slots himself on that front row with a 1:31.9.
This might put him on the front row for now.
Box change for Vinales. They're going for a 2-stopper, aren't they?
Again, well, it worked last week.
Yeah, back in the day, wasn't it, by Marc Marquez? And Vinales trying to deploy it to some success here again. This
KTM loses a 10th or 2, so let's see how he fares now. A couple of crashes so far this week. It's a second for now.
Yeah, no great surprise to see a Yamaha running right in the first sector. Fabio Quattararo's just set the back. Over the line he comes now, and it goes into second place, 1:31.772.
Really good. Rossi's on a good lap, but Bagnaia's on a flyer. Across the line for Bagnaia. That's a 31.313. Terraro across the line now, looking to get himself on the front row, and he goes second with a 31.397. This year would be in 11th, and Jack Miller at the moment last in this session as we look at that moment on the front for
P-bike around this famous MiSAno World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli. Are we about to witness history being made by this man? Maverick, pole position here, estimated P1, just where he wants to be, just where he was in 2019 in MiSAno, just where he was last week.
So far for Maverick. Can he stay on top through sector 3? Around we go, turns 11, 15, and now coming up to 16. This has got to be so precise for Maverick Vinales, otherwise he'll have to rely on... As he does, a 31.268 for Maverick Vinales, just about sneaks through on Pecco Bagnaia.
Well, now then, 4 minutes and 40 odd seconds remaining. Still not the all-time lap record. What an afternoon it is.
He is, same corner, same place.
Well, how early did that go?
And that's an outlap. It's an outlap. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, and of course, Cal Crutchlow's boys got sent home with the Brit not around, so they can't even get a helping hand from the opposite side of the garage.
Joan Mir needs to find time. This might move him up perhaps one spot, but it's not enough. Work to do, I'm afraid. He stays in 10th.
Big repair invoice coming the way of Lucio Cecchinello from HRC. He's going to need something better than that top 10.
Now then, this is it.
This is the third exit, of course, isn't it?
Thinking about a multi-world champion in Maverick Vinales. Here we go then. The last 3 minutes has positioned himself with a brand new soft rear tyre. I'll tell you what, you beat me last week. I'm going to behind. Through sector 1 we go. Miller down. In fact, they all are. So no pole position time coming through.
Then he'll be reasonably satisfied. He can still do some damage from there. He's getting a real close look here at the
Mavizioso across the line, and he goes up into 6th. He just lost a 10th there, but second row he'd take that.
Yeah, now he comes even more
down in sector 2.
Rossi's got to find something pretty special now because he's been pushed back to 9th. He's on the brink of being dumped on
MotoGP. Can he find anything on this lap? A minute and a half left. Of course, they'll both get one more flying lap here, and this will be a crucial lap.
Can he get towed around by Bagnaia to add something even better? Nobody knows this.
Here we go. This is the last chance for so many. Jack Miller's lap did get cancelled, so he remains 12th and last.
Front row Binder out of nowhere has just absolutely smashed sector 2. And Brad Binder trying to get his first moto.
It's got a good lap running here. Really good.
Oh, brilliant. Bagnaia could well be coming over the line now. Best he can 0.7.
Binder has got estimated P4, but sector 4 is strong for KT, and there's more to come behind. Binder, go start, 31.3. And here comes Pecco Bagnaia, Matt. This is it. Who might join them on the front row?
Miller might be on the front row. Oh, Bagnaia was wide out the final corner.
What's he in the green?
Over the line he comes. I'm Tramac Racing 1-2.
I think that lap might get cancelled for Bagnaia. We need to keep our eyes on it. But here comes Maverick Vinales on his last flying lap. Out of the last corner here for Fabio Quartararo. He's going to take the checkered flag as well. He can only manage 4th place.
Yeah, Vinales first, pole for the 3rd time in a row here in MiSAno. Miller second. He got great track position late on. Jack on the front row.
What a disaster for Joan Mir, by the way. 11th place.
Not
with
good
the
at all.
Speed and rhythm he's got.
Rossi did get fair play to Paul Espargaro as well. This was the key moment. Look at this from Pecco Bagnaia. Just going to slip off the end of the curve.
That's clear.
That was Vinales. Is he going to be able to fight for the victory here tomorrow? 7.
You've got to feel for Pecco Bagnaia there, because that lap would have just wiped the floor with everyone.
In between the two of them is this man Pecco Bagnaia with Binder 6th. So that was a costly last lap in terms of...
And on Sunday,
10th. Dobby 10th in FP4.
Well, it's his 3rd pole in the last 4 races, but he's still not converted any of them into...
Wonder, won't he? Not what he wants.
That was such a salvage job from Jack Miller. Just remember, he came through Q1.
Bagnaia and Rossi on that last lap. And we thought at one stage we might be looking at a Pramac Racing 1-2. Have got outstanding race pace, so has Joan Mir. But they've got work to do, 5th and 11th.
Vinales, he'll be confident, he'll be happy, he's found the feeling again. That's what will be the words coming out. But